Hey YouTube, I'm back with another video. How you doing? How you feeling? How you feeling? Obviously, y'all saw that? I'm feeling good, looking good. It's Venus Day, so I got my little profesh dress on, and you guys are gonna get not one, count them, two books on this video. Now, these two books I am featuring in this video because they are actually a part of my rising routine and my rest routine. There are so many things that I want to accomplish, get done, and all these goals and success routines and in my timeline of winning. But it's that cycle that I've been processing and coming together with and aligning with is play, rest, action. Play, rest, action. Play, rest, action. I have been really important to me, and I didn't realize that rest literally needed a routine. Like, how do I get 7 to 8 hours of sleep every night? It's by going to bed on time. And it's not saying, okay, I want to be in bed personally before midnight, right? I want to be in bed before midnight. That means that at 11 p.m. I can't start a night routine at 11 p.m. because that means getting me clean for the night. That means getting my baby a bath. That means all the house is wind down and quiet, and I set intentions with maybe candles or incense or things like that to get the house to smell calm and get these thoughts out and stuff. So I'm like, dang, I really have to make a routine, which means at 7 p.m. for me is wind down hour. I'm actually thinking like, oh, my day is ending. Tidy up. Let's get the kitchen looking how I want to. Let's get the living room undestroyed from my daughter. Let's get reflect on the day. How did I do well in this day? How do I feel my daughter would rate the day? If she could rate the day, what would she say? Things like that at 7 p.m. 8 p.m. I also, along with these books, I have decided to make for resting my resting book to listen to. It's here on YouTube. I love YouTube University, okay? On YouTube, I'm listening to The Mountain Is You. Her name is DeAnna W. I don't want to butcher her last name. It's like Wiser or something like that. But The Mountain Is You is about self-sabotage. And I seen, you know how you can go on YouTube and you can get the whole book. You can get reviews and things like that. One of the thumbnail said that if you can't afford therapy, get this book. And I see why, because it talks about organization of your home. It talks about self-sabotage, like I was talking about. There were points in that book that really had me like, dang, I needed to hear that. The Mountain Is You. A lot of things that have been coming up is this what I want to be thinking about? Is this actually, it was saying like practical. Sometimes we think about something that is outrageous, even though we know that the possibilities of that happening are so low. And it got me to think like, when I'm upstairs, I have to start with small to greater. When I'm upstairs, I'm no longer thinking about da 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 from my past that makes me think of these negative cycles. When I'm upstairs, when I'm in my bedroom, I don't think about anybody that's not in this house. Me and my daughter. I don't think about anybody outside of me and my daughter and the people that keep us, on their mind and success and all this stuff. Anything outside that brings me confusion, upset, anything undesired, you're not allowed in my bedroom. You're not allowed upstairs. To eventually, when I say you're not allowed in this house, period. That's coming real soon. Tomorrow, January 25th, it'll be a planet parade where there is an alignment of, I wrote it down, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune will be in alignment, and it's considered a cosmic gateway for manifestation. So this house is getting real prepped up and prepared for the shift. Because if you don't want it in your life, you just shift it. You call in something different. I probably said it in the previous video, but I'll go ahead and say it again. Attention is alignment. Neural knowledge. Attention is alignment. Intention, attention. Whatever you are tuning your frequency to, you will keep seeing that thing. So you want to see something different, tune your frequency to something else. And I'm not trying to feed you affirmations that are, I'm a millionaire, and you don't really believe it. Start with where you believe. I do believe unexpectedly that $1,000 can drop out of nowhere. Literally. And when you set your intention, take action toward that intention. Take action toward that intention. Don't just set it out there and say, oh, it's going to manifest. I don't know how. Don't be all delusional and airheaded like me and just let it go. Actually take those steps forward to keep that energy in flow. I'm taking a timeline jumping courses and working with the timeline jumping coach. I'll actually pin Pisces Venus page on here. And she's really amazing with timeline jumping. And if you are ready to pick your timeline and stay on your timeline, I really suggest you go check her page out, check out her bio, and book a reading with her, book sessions with her, because I am definitely calling in and aligning with my highest timeline. That's where this consistency is coming from. So I told myself that at between 9 p.m. and 10 p.m. is when my daughter and I go back upstairs. That's when baths will be taken. That's when I got a bedtime playlist. I have a bedtime audiobook. And then I wanted to feature this book. I think I even got it, Beth Wyatt. The Calm and Cozy Book of Sleep, Rest, Dream, Live. And this book is amazing. I've had it a while. I think I got it from Five Below. Maybe not. But I love this book because she's like literally a sleeping coach. And I love to learn about the importance of something. Like, it's important to sleep. It's important to sleep because your body actually needs those different cycles. It's not just saying that you need 7 to 9 hours, she says in this book, of sleep just to rest your body. It's like you need that rapid eye movement, REM sleep, deep sleep, light sleep, and then there's like a cycle where you're halfway awake. You need all of those cycles to replenish your body, to get your mind right, your digestion right, and everything. Those cycles being interrupted, they need 4 those cycles of 90 minutes each. I'm like, shoot, running on empty is just not good. And the signs for me that I'm running on empty is irritableness. when I'm really short with my daughter, or I start stubbing my toe, I start running into stuff, I drop a lot of things. I make poor decisions with food. That's when I want a whole bunch of sweets or a whole bunch of bread or just bad food. I'll pat myself on the back because I haven't really been crazy about fast food lately, but it definitely, the cravings go up, and the sugar, bread, and pasta cravings go up when I'm tired too. So getting good sleep really helps me to, you know, action, rest, play. It really, really helps. So changing your thinking about sleeping, sleep as self-care, the different stages of sleeping. She said in a clean bottle to make like a pillow spray, you can put chamomile essential oil, lavender essential oil, and water. I think those were the only ones in there. I had them all marked up, but my daughter took everything out. Yep. Water, lavender essential oil, and chamomile essential oil. That's so simple. And I mean, shoot, I know I have water. I have water. And I know I have lavender essential oils. I have literally chamomile, the flower, but I definitely am interested in getting the essential oil and making that spray for my room. Just like I mentioned earlier, the fragrance of my house is really inspiring too. So this book, the Mountain Is You audiobook, I made a sleeping playlist, and I actually set my times to know when do I need to be asleep, when do I need to be awake, and things like that. So that is my rest. So when I get enough rest, I can wake up. The first thing I want to do when I wake up is smile. I think Mel Robbins, the motivational speaker, talked about wake up as a rocket, but wake up and smile. Somebody else said wake up and smile. It maybe have been Les Brown. When I think about like where it all started, like Law of Attraction, Abraham Hicks, Les Brown, Lisa Nichols, these people all come to mind because back in 2016, 2015, 2016, when I really got into the Law of Attraction, manifestation, and all this stuff, I was so aligned because I have always been a focus on the positive girly. I have always been focused on the positive, planner girly, dancing. Got to get back into that. Oh, see, that's a great transition to my next book. Wow. Go me. Celebrate yourself, because every once in a while I'm going to celebrate myself, because I really do love where life takes me. Any phase of my life takes me exactly where I need to go. And that's an affirmation that is believable for me because I've lived it and seen it and done it. And that's what I was saying earlier when I got off track about affirmations that don't actually work for you. Set affirmations that actually you believe in, that you actually can align with. This book is Attitude is Everything, 10 Rules for Staying Positive by Vicky Hits Hidges, Hitzges. I love this book. I've had this book for a little while now. I've wanted to do a video on this book for the longest. But this is a great book to wake up to. And the 10 rules of Attitude is Everything. The 10 rules is 1, wait to worry. 2, keep an attitude of gratitude. 3, your health is wealth. 4, the serious benefits of belly laughing. 5, joy boomerang. 6, losing the fight right. 7, keep the faith, baby. 8, learn to say no graciously. 9, understand the power of discipline. And number 10 is surround yourself with positive people. I love this, and I wanted to note your health is wealth. Oh, this reminds me of my bike. I have a bike downstairs. I used to bike for hours before I had my daughter in the year of 2022 when I was still living on my own. I had a bike, and I would literally ride my bike for like 20, 12, 15. I have the tracker, and I would just ride my bike for miles. Oh man, I miss it. But rest, play, and my health has been coming up really, really frequently lately. I love this quote. It says, my grandpa said, if you have your health, you have everything. And as a kid, she thought that was ridiculous because she didn't have a Barbie house. But really, the opposite or the reverse statement is true, that if you lose your health, you lose everything. Yeah. Because you can have a nice car, a mansion, all these amazing things. But if your health is bad, it won't do anything for you. Your car won't matter. Your mansion won't matter when you're sitting up in the hospital all the time needing help. And it talks about how getting fit and doing at least 30 minutes of exercise does a lot for your body. This is talking about sleep. This is where it says 7 to 9 hours. Probably not in here, but here talks about 7 to 9 hours. It says, speaking of sleep, get some, stick to a schedule, create a bed routine, make your bedroom dark, cool, and quiet. No liquids 2 hours before bedtime, which is hard for me because that means I need to be drinking more water in the day. Drinking more water? I know that I'm drinking more water when I'm using the bathroom more. Back to this. Avoid coffee, teas, and alcohol, the things that have caffeine. Cold feet, wear socks. Then it talks about your diet. Watch your diet. You know, one main quality it takes to be successful is energy. Energy may be the only thing. Realize that your health is your wealth. You want to grow? Make yourself a priority because you are worth it. You are worth it, girl. It is health that is real wealth, not pieces of silver and gold. So, that is a part of my rising routine too. So, in the rising, I want to wake up a little bit earlier so I get up before my daughter. And of course, the first thing I'm doing is smiling. The second thing I'm doing, it either is smile or write in my journal about what I thought. Because when I do my night routine and I set my intentions, I intend to clearly come back from the astral realm with something that I learned or something that sticked out or something that I thought about, because we all dream. It's just a matter, and I hear we have multiple dreams in those different cycles. It's just a matter of what you bring back with you from the astral realm. So, and I actually remembered my dream from last night, and it's not a collective message. I haven't gotten to collective messages lately, but dream journal. Then I move into doing a meditation to set the intention for the day. When you call in that day of success, call in that winning, call in that money, call in family love, union love, self-love, call that in as soon as you wake up, you know, and it helps you stay aligned to it. And then I set my 555 alarm on my watch, and I stretch my body. So my meditation is either 11 minutes, 11 seconds, or it's 9 minutes, 9 seconds. And those, I do a meditation, I do a stretching, and then I do, I set that same meditation time for journaling. I have another book of positivity upstairs that has a little section for each day of the whole year, 365. And I do that, and I journal for 9 to 11 minutes. I write about that. I write some gratitude. I do a 369 practice with that. 3 gratitudes, 3 declarations, and then I journal for the rest of the time. I have so many books. I'm a book head. I have a daily rituals book too. Sometimes you can just flip through that and pick a page out of there randomly. So yeah, that is my morning routine. I also have a higher self playlist. I also have created a playlist for the time being, just like keeping myself aligned with my current goals. And so yeah, that is this video. I can't believe I'm finished with the video and I still don't have a title, but I gotta get something that reels you in real quick. But yeah, those. Oh, and lastly, the 10x rule. The book that I have been listening to when I wake up is the 10x rule. And I read a little bit of this in the morning. I'll read a little bit of this before I go to bed. Like three to 5 pages out of each, just to make myself have that habit of reading. Because reading, education, learning, studying, facts is going to be real important in this year of 9. Yeah? All right. Let's do some breath work to release. Breathing in success, releasing toxins, taking some joy, release anything that makes you tense, bring in your desires. Release negativity. Breathe in joy. Release opposition. But yeah, have a beautiful day, and I will see you later.